That's my commentary.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Adam and welcome to my channel. Well, on this channel I've tested out all the Lomo experimental type film stocks except for one. So just like Thanos, it's time to collect that final Infinity Stone. In 2015, Lomography released a follow-up to Lomo Purple called LomoChrome Turquoise, keeping the trippy and psychedelic look alive. But sadly it had a pretty short lifespan. In 2017 it was discontinued. But thanks to turquoise stands, we witnessed a comeback in 2022 with a new formula, the one that we have today. By the way, I found out in the discontinuation period, apparently some people were selling it for $100. Yikes, those are Erichrome prices. Anyway, turquoise is a C41 color negative film that apparently is the craziest member of the color shifting family. This turquoise treasure will take you on a trip to a magical forest mushroom house, Lomo's words, not mine, giving you blue, aqua, not the band, the color, emerald or cyan. You might even get a glimpse of gold. So that's the pitch and tickle me turquoise. Now it's time to test it out. After a couple of cloudy months, we finally got some sun. I met up with my buddies Maverick and Michael for some coffee and breakfast. I loaded the Lomo in my Nikon F3 and I totally didn't have a problem with opening the canister. I am a capable adult. Sorry. I'll cut that out. I'll cut that out. First impressions. I can see why its code name was Smurf, cause yeah, those aren't normal skin tones. After gathering our things and Michael showing us how cameras are meant to be held, off we went. I'm a professional. Let's talk about the ISO. Just like in a buffet, you get to choose. You can rate this film stock anywhere from 100 to 400. I chose 400. Apparently you get slightly different results when choosing the ISO. Here are some examples, going from slightly overexposed and low contrast to a moody, contrasty image. So choose carefully, just like whether or not to start with dessert or a salad at a buffet. Oh, and this film stock lacks a Degeneration X code. Without having the color orange in the image and just giving us pure turquoise, it is definitely a look. A sickly look, but still a look.
Sing it, sister.
I swear, the amount of times I forget to take the lens cap off makes me glad I don't have a rangefinder.
Adam, what you shooting? Adam.
Possibly a portfolio shot.
What?
Literally everybody is stealing my shot of the toilet.
What about the car parked?
Yeah, it's not stolen.
I mean, it's gotta be a little better, at least.
It's still stolen. It might be better. It probably is better, but it's still stolen.
Might be my best work yet. Should I make prints? Anyway, what color turns to what? Something you should know before you go out and try this film. So, red and orange turns blue, pink, purple, yellow, turquoise, green, dark green, blue turns to yellow and orange, which I do like the orange sky look, and finally purple turns to brown. That's a whole lot of color shifts. Anywho, we made it towards the botanical garden here in Poznan in order to try to get the most out of turquoise. But before we would go in, we walked around the park first.
Alright, so this shot could be actually pretty interesting on turquoise. There's a lot of greenery. So yeah, it could be a really cool shot or a psychedelic fever. Either one.
I would have to say both. It gives you 70s rock album cover colors, and for sure it is otherworldly. I also wanted to see the difference in ISO variation, so I got ready and set up for the shots.
That's my commentary.
So there isn't a dramatic difference. The higher ISO gives you a more saturated and contrasty image. The 101 sort of looks like if someone were to set the dehaze slider in Lightroom to -20. You go, Jacob. Let's talk about the grain. Well, when shooting at 400, it's a bit grainy, but it's not too bad in my opinion. I have shot a lot grainier. The amount suits the look that this film stock gives, but if it's too much for you, just try to rate it at 100 or simply try the 120 version. Anyway, it's time to do a quick photo shoot of the boys, not knowing it turns skin tones to what it does. Yeah, unless you're going for an avatar themed photo shoot or trying to have your model look like a relative of Yondu, this might not be for you. Definitely not suited for your LinkedIn or Tinder profile. We sort of look like we're in the jungle. You got a Nikon map?
Yeah.
Want to try on my Nikon F3 so it can be like that guy from Apocalypse Now?
Oh yeah, sure. Give it. It's very messy.
Yep, you look exactly like that guy now. And that's the end of the roll and the video. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. Now, will I shoot turquoise again? I don't know. I might shoot it in the future, but it definitely won't be my go-to film stock. I mean, it's cool, it's fun, and there's definitely nothing like it in the market. But I feel like I lack the creativity to get the most out of this film. Shocker. But I do enjoy the orange skies. Less so the Blastoise skin tones. Yeah, I can definitely see the appeal. I actually think it could be pretty cool for a dedicated photo project. Anyway, this film stock is available in 35, 110 and 120 and it costs around 13 euros. Also, a huge shout out to Jacob and Michael for the great time and trusting me with taking their portraits. Now they know better. So yeah, like, subscribe, you know, do all that jazz. And now that I have all the Lomo Infinity Stones, I wonder what would happen if I were to snap my fingers.